My name is Alina, and I grew up in a mansion, but not as a princess. My mother was the maid there. I was raised in the servant quarters, watching my mother work day and night for a rich family. Mr. Hassan, the owner of the house, was a powerful man. Everyone respected him, feared him, but to me, he was just cold. I used to wonder why he always ignored me, why he never even said hello. His wife hated me. His son, Bilal, mocked me. "You're just the maid's daughter," he would say. "Stay in your place." I accepted it until the night I heard my mother crying. I got up quietly and saw her in the kitchen with Mr. Hassan. "She's your daughter too," my mother whispered, tears streaming down her face. "I told you," he said harshly. "That was a mistake. Don't speak of it again." I stood frozen. Daughter? Me? That night I realized the truth. Mr. Hassan was my real father. But he had buried me like a shameful secret. The next day, I looked at him differently. I could see myself in him, his nose, his eyes, but he looked at me like I didn't exist. I stayed silent for a while, until Bilal pushed too far. "You'll never be anything," he said. "You don't even have a father," I snapped. "Ask your father who I am." The house exploded with questions. Bilal confronted Mr. Hassan in front of everyone. His wife overheard. My mother cried, and Mr. Hassan said nothing. His silence was the loudest confession. That night, Mr. Hassan called me in. "You shouldn't have said anything." "You shouldn't have denied me," I replied. He offered money to silence me, but I didn't want money. "I wanted a name," I said. "You won't get it," he said coldly. I left with my mother the next morning. No goodbye, no apology. We started over in a small town. My mother worked in a factory. I worked part-time and studied hard. I promised myself, one day I'll make my own name. Years later, I became a lawyer. I never looked back until one day I got a call. Mr. Hassan had died. In his will, he wrote, "To Alina, the daughter I never had the courage to accept, I leave the mansion. I hope she can forgive me." I stood in that empty mansion once again. The same halls where I was ignored. The same rooms where I cried, and I forgave him. Not because he deserved it, but because I deserved peace. Today, that mansion is a shelter for working women and their children, maids, laborers, survivors, just like my mother. And my mother? She now sits in that garden where she once served tea, and this time she's the guest of honor. Moral: sometimes the people who deny you give you the strength to become more than they ever imagined.